You know him, you love him. He's Denny Thompson. He's the quarterback whisperer, and he's here to talk all things signal caller. And, Denny, how are you, friend?
Man, I'm great. How are you guys?
We're doing good. We we get DJ Lagway this weekend.
Yeah.
So I'll be curious to see what he's able to do. I'll remember that he's a true freshman, but I also know that he's playing a team where, Denny, if you were the offensive coordinator for the Florida Gators, I mean, what would you do to make things easy for Lagway? Is this a case where you tell him, on a pass play, go back, look at one, maybe second option, and then take off and run if they're not there? I mean, spread it out a little bit, let him use his legs some. I mean, what are we doing with DJ Lagway to ensure his success?
Yeah, I think if the way this thing should work is they should have already had, multiple conversations with him and understanding what he has a really good grasp on.
Right.
The thing is they should be able to line up and do what they need to do. They shouldn't have to get too tricky with things. And so, hopefully he's got a good group of, 10, 12 plays that he feels really good about. You can lead off, get him on the run a little bit, things like that. Just get him into the groove of things. And then once he does that, I know DJ a little bit, and, I think he's a really, really smart guy. So I think once you get through those first 10 or 12 plays and he says, all right, I can do this, open it up and let's, I think that's the way I would like to see it go. Because I think DJ is also a guy that he's similar to Anthony in this sense of that he's got a really big motor, right? Like he needs to get going. And these guys they don't get going throwing little 5-yard out routes. Mm-hmm. They got to let one rip. They got to let it eat a little bit. They got to take off and run a little bit. So hopefully we see that early and often with DJ tomorrow.
Denny, I think DJ Lagway will have success tomorrow. Let's assume just for a second that he does. Let's assume that, he has 300 total yards combined and accounts for 3 or 4 touchdowns, and the Gators win comfortably. Then what?
You got to go back to Graham. I mean, you got to go back to Graham for the time being. Mm-hmm. You're getting into a part of the schedule where the things that Graham has seen in his experience just is going to give you a better chance to win. Now, if you do that and it doesn't show up that way, the good thing is now you've got some experience with DJ and you can, then put him in. But I have no doubt that the plan probably is, and I don't know this for sure, but I would imagine it's to get Graham back out there as soon as he can so that he's ready for the stretch that they got to play. Because they have to play it. They don't have any other choice, right? So
he was so bad Saturday, Denny. I guess the point is what Gator fan, and this is pure, nerves exposed fan comment, is why? Like, what? Graham Mertz is not going to win 4 games, and the future of the program is Lagway. Why not just play him? We're not protecting.
Give you an answer you're not going to like.
Yeah, I get it.
And the answer is just it's Graham 1. I think gives you the best chance.
Okay,
to win,
that's fair.
It's over. But then the second thing, and probably more importantly in my book, is just the future development of DJ Lagway.
That gets hurt by playing.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, maybe. I think a lot of times it does, more damage than good in the sense of you take a couple of hits to the confidence, and there is the piece of what if he does do really well, and what if he, I get all of that, but I think in a perfect world, I think they would even tell you that, if you could get half a season of him learning behind Graham, that's a much better situation than, week 3, week 4, he's running out there against Tennessee or whoever.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I know you were in Athens last week, so I don't know if you got to see much of the Gator game. But Mertz did struggle, and it was surprising because, boy, with another year and having been through it, we expected much more, and it just seemed like, now again, I don't know how. I heard from Shane this week that the receivers, the routes, and he broke down some of the routes, and they weren't that great, and. So it just
they're so under-talented at the end of the day. It's not Lagway's not going to have success. It's just fun to see something new. Mertz isn't going to have success. Billy can't coach. They have no talent. There's a lot going on here.
I also think there is something to be said of you come out the first game and it looks identical offensively.
Right.
and Miami's prepared for it, and
Yes.
you didn't really give them anything, and that's tough on Mertz. You look at the other side, you had no
That's fair.
idea what you were going to get with Cam.
Right.
So it's like those days in practice. I'm in Athens now, and Carson and I were talking about it with their defense. Is you get those days in practice where the defense knows what you're running, and when the defense is good, that makes it impossible. And it almost looked like that. I did get to watch the game, and it almost looked like that.
Miami said they knew.
Miami knew what they were going to do. Yeah.
The Miami's defensive coordinator said after the game, well, we broke down their favorite 5 to 7 plays last year, and lo and behold, it's all they ran in the first half, something to that effect. So, well played,
Yeah,
Sleepy.
it's crazy.
No, Sleepy, buddy, he is something else.
Yeah.
This is incredible
I
incredible impotence here. Huh?
I don't think Mertz got worse.
Nah, I get you. Whatever. Like I said, I'd just rather see something different, exciting. A guy will be able to run and maybe get you a win you wouldn't get otherwise in what's going to be a really bad low-win year, I think. I mean, listen, college football history is got plenty of teams that get blown out in their opener early and they get it figured out and they make the change. The schedule's just not going to allow that.
Denny, conversely.
Hey, real quick,
Yeah,
Jeff, to your point, if there's somebody that can hop in, it is DJ.
Yeah.
And I think
I just rather watch
would
that.
probably be on your side if it wasn't for this schedule they have.
Yeah.
Right.
Hey, it's Matt Hayes. Thanks so much for watching the 1010XL Gators channel. For more college football coverage, check out the Knowles channel.